Hello, everyone. This is Maura.
And I'm Andrew, and we are here with another Culips episode.
That is right. And this is where we remind you to go to our website, culips.com. That's CULIPS.com. Because that is where you can become a Culips member.
And when you become a member, you get access to our learning materials with detailed explanations of some of our key phrases and expressions that we talk about. You also get full transcripts of all the episodes and a quiz as well.
That is right. So check that out. And if you're on iTunes and Stitcher, you can listen and give us a rating. And if you're also on Facebook or Twitter, you can send us a message there or tweet at us.
That's right. So you just got back from Toronto. How was your trip?
It was good. I had a good time. I took the train, which I think is my preferred choice. It was really nice. I could just kick back and relax and enjoy the nice view. And they also have internet, so I can go online and look at Facebook and check my email and all that stuff too. So it was good.
That's awesome that they have internet on the train now.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Yeah, it makes the time fly by.
That's right. Okay, let's get to today's episode. This time we're going to do a catchword episode.
And in a catchwords episode, we take a look at 3 related expressions and tell you how you can use them and what they mean.
That's right. So today we're going to look at words that have negative meanings. So if you look them up in the dictionary, they're negative, but they can be used in a slang way to mean something that is positive, something that is great or cool or amazing.
Exactly. So these are words that have a negative meaning, but the way that we can use them, English is funny, we can make them into positive expressions as well.
Yeah. And the thing about these kind of words is they're always changing. Every few years, there's like a new one of these words that emerges, and some of the other words we don't use anymore. And depending where you're speaking English, different kinds of words are more popular.
That's the funny thing about slang, is it's always changing with each new generation.
Yeah, when I was thinking about this episode, when I was preparing it, I thought about Michael Jackson. And you know, in the 80s, he had that song Bad. And that's really a prime example of this kind of slang.
Exactly, because bad didn't really mean bad. It meant good in the context of that song.
Yeah, right. So he was singing about being bad, but he didn't mean that he was negative or something was really bad. He meant that it was cool and awesome and, yeah, kind of maybe exciting.
That's right. So we're going to talk about expressions that work just the same way.
Right, but are more popular today and less popular in the 80s.
That's right. They are up to date.
So the first expression we're going to look at today is sick.
Right. That's sick.
Sick, which means not healthy or ill.
Yeah, if you look this word up in the dictionary, it's going to say that. It's going to say not healthy, ill, feeling bad. But when I say something is sick and I'm talking casually with my friends, I'm usually meaning that it's pretty cool.
Right. So you can say that something is sick and it means that it's great, it's exciting, maybe it's a little bit crazy, all kind of positive things. It doesn't mean that the thing is not healthy.
Exactly. Yep.
And this is a relatively new slang term. Sick, over the years, somehow, some way, became used in a positive way. And we actually don't really know where this originated. Some people claim that it came from London and started maybe even in the 80s. And another source said that it might have started in a country like Trinidad and Tobago. So we don't really know where this term comes from, but it's definitely used and understood today to mean something is cool.
And I really think that this expression is generational. Younger people tend to use it, but I wouldn't hear my grandma say something is sick. I think that would be strange.
That would definitely be strange. And that's the thing with these slang terms. When they're new, it's kind of the generation that starts using them. And as they grow older, the term fades and a new generation takes on new words.
Exactly. So, should we give some examples using sick?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So, hey, how's it going? What did you end up doing last weekend?
Well, I decided to go to a concert.
Oh, really? How was it?
Yeah, it was really sick. It was a good choice. It was fun.
Oh, cool. What kind of music was it?
It was just kind of like rock and roll, But yeah, it was good. I think you would have liked it. Next time you should come along too.
Yeah. Maybe next time I will. So in that example, we heard from two friends. One person had gone to a concert, and he described that concert as sick. A concert cannot be unhealthy. He meant that the concert was cool, great, exciting, all of these good things. He meant that it was a really great show.
And this is an expression that I use all the time, actually, when I'm talking about music. Something is sick, it means it's good.
Right. We should also say that you wouldn't use this slang term to talk about something that could actually be sick. Like, you wouldn't say to someone, oh, you have a sick dog, because maybe their dog could be sick. And so it just sounds a bit awkward and strange. Usually you use it for objects and things that don't have health.
Yep, exactly. So if the thing that you want to describe as being cool or good could actually feel sick, then you wouldn't describe it using sick. So yeah, you wouldn't say, oh man, your grandma's so sick, because that could just be understood to mean something different.
Yeah, it's just to avoid confusion. Okay, let's give you one more example now with sick.
Okay.
Oh, I love this song. Do you want to go dance now?
Yeah, let's do it. I love this song too.
Okay, cool.
Wow, that's a sick dance move. I didn't know you could break dance. Where did you learn to do that?
Well, actually, when I was a kid, I got really into it and I took some lessons. But I can totally teach you how to do this dance move.
Yeah, I want to learn. That's great.
Yeah.
So in this example, we heard sick used to describe a dance move. Two friends were at a party. They wanted to dance because they liked the song that was being played. And one friend was surprised to see how well his other friends could dance.
That's right. So we said that you could call a concert sick. You could call a dance move sick. There's a lot of different things you could use. There are a lot of different ways that you could use sick as a slang, and we'll give you a couple more examples in our learning materials. So if you're a Culips member, check that out.
Absolutely. Okay, so our second expression is mean.
That's right. So mean is actually something negative, right? If you describe someone as a mean person, that means they're not nice, they're not pleasant, they're probably a bit rude. It's not positive at all.
Exactly. I don't really like mean people because they're not nice and they're not fun to be around. But when we describe something in casual speech as being mean, we actually mean that it's a positive thing.
Right. So if you describe something as mean, it could mean that it's cool or really well done. Something is awesome. So you can use mean as a slang term to mean something positive. Really the exact opposite of what it means if you look it up in the dictionary.
Exactly. And so really it works exactly the same way as sick does, where you're using a negative word to mean something positive. Okay, so let's give an example using mean.
All right, let's do it. So, where do you want to go for dinner tonight? I kind of feel like going to ABC Burgers. What do you think?
You know what? It's so funny. I've been craving a burger, so let's do it. That'd be great.
Yeah, I love that place. They make really mean burgers there.
Yeah, totally. They're great. Let's go.
In that example, we heard from two friends who were going to have a mean burger. That means they were going to eat very good burgers, very delicious, really great burgers. So they used mean to describe food. And in this case, that means something positive. It's not negative.
Yep, the burgers were delicious at this restaurant, so they were going to go eat them. They called them mean burgers, but really, they weren't angry or upset. They were just delicious.
That's right. And something that is important to note about this slang word mean is that you really need to use it with the thing you're describing. You have to say mean burgers. I could say that I ate a mean burger, but I couldn't say it was mean. It sounds funny. I have to really use what I'm describing. It was a mean burger. I have to say burger.
Yeah, you should always keep that noun that you're modifying in the sentence. If you cut it out, it just sort of sounds funny.
Okay, should we do one more example with mean?
Yeah, let's go to our second example. Hey, that's a nice car. That's such a mean ride.
Thanks. Do you want a lift?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Can you take me for a ride in it?
Yeah, sure. Get in. Where are you going?
Downtown.
That's where I'm going too.
In this example, we heard the expression mean used to describe a really, really cool car.
That's right. We heard one person give a compliment by saying that it was a mean car. And of course, that didn't mean the car was rude. That doesn't make sense. So to say that it was a mean car means that it was a cool car, that it was awesome.
Exactly.
Okay, we're going to give you one last slang expression today. That is wicked.
Wicked, yeah.
And this follows the same rules as the other. If you look up wicked, it has the meaning of being evil and bad. But when it's used in a slang way, it means that if something is cool or amazing or great, it's positive.
So we take the dictionary definition and we actually flip it around. And so when we're talking casually, something that is wicked is something that is cool.
And you know, I've heard that wicked is especially popular in Boston. I think that it's used everywhere, but it must be particularly Boston slang. They've claimed this as theirs.
Yeah, so if you're a listener in Boston, let us know. Do you hear this expression a lot? We want to know.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just jump right in and we'll give you an example with wicked meaning cool or great.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I had a great day of snowboarding yesterday. You should have come along.
Oh, was there a lot of fresh powder?
Yeah, there was wicked powder. It was awesome.
Oh, well, I have plans to go next weekend, so hopefully the snow doesn't melt by then.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to get up there.
Yeah, I want to get in at least a couple more days of boarding before it's spring.
So in this example, we heard the expression wicked being used to describe powder. So we heard the expression wicked powder, and this just means really good and fluffy snow.
That's right. So powder is the kind of snow when it's light and fluffy, like you said. And wicked is positive. It means that it was great and it was awesome. So we're going to give you now one more example with wicked. And there's something a little bit different about this slang, which is that wicked can also be used as an intensifier like very. So you can say something is wicked awesome or wicked cool. It's kind of just another way that you can use wicked in a positive way.
If you really want to emphasize how great something is, you can use wicked, just like you said, to intensify your statement. So you could say, yeah, wicked awesome, wicked cool. These are totally fine things to say.
Yeah, and I think those are two of the most popular ones right there.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, here is one more example for you.
Hey, I'm actually thinking of going to the beach sometime soon, but I don't know which beach is best here. Is there one that you'd recommend?
Yeah, there's one I know that's wicked fun. And the best part about it is it's kind of a secret. Not that many people know about it. So it's not overcrowded on the weekend. It's pretty cool. Actually, I'm probably going next weekend. If you want, you can come.
Yeah, is the swimming good there?
Yeah, the swimming is pretty sweet. The temperature of the water is pretty good. It's not too cold, but it's still refreshing. Yeah, and the water can get pretty deep if you like to really go for it.
Cool, I'm sold. Let's go.
In this example, we heard about a beach that was wicked fun. So wicked was used like very. Instead of saying very fun, the person said wicked fun. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It means that it's really very fun. That this beach is really cool.
Yeah, I love the beach. It's great. And so this was a wicked beach. It wasn't a bad place. It was a good spot. This is a great place to go.
Yep, that's right. And that brings us to the end of our episode. So let's go over the slang that we looked at today one more time.
So we started with the expression sick.
And then we told you about mean.
And then we ended with wicked.
And one more thing we want to mention is the tone and context of how these slang terms are used. Like we said, the actual meaning is negative. So once in a while, there could be some confusion, but most of the time it's clear if you're using it in a negative or positive way because of the tone of your voice when you're saying it, and also because of the context. You can understand if it's positive or negative.
A lot of times we lengthen these words when we say them. So we don't say, that was a sick car. We say, that was a sick car. We emphasize the word as we're saying it.
Yeah, because we're excited and we're feeling positive. So we say it was wicked fun. You're right. We do kind of emphasize the word. And it sounds happy when we say it.
That's right. It's all about the tone and the context. These are the cues that let you know that it's being used in a positive way.
And if you found that this was a sick Culips episode and you want to know more about these expressions, you should become a member. And to do that, all you have to do is go to our website and sign up. The money that you spend helps go to us and allows us to keep making these great episodes for you.
Exactly, and we really appreciate your support. So I guess that's it for today. We'll catch you next time.
Yep. Talk to you soon. Bye.